Welcome to another episode on our channel. We're going to open up Cable from Deadpool. So here's Cable. The box looks to be in good shape from what I can see in terms of the monitor I'm looking at. There's tape on the top. Oh, actually, this is one of those where you take the top off. All right, so let me open it up from the bottom, okay? I don't know why more people don't do this. And I don't know why people leave tape on old boxes. I definitely would not do that. Okay. I'm going to guess it's never been displayed. Again, the box looked way too good. And there are the instructions again. And he has his neck thing that protects his neck, that piece of plastic there. He's all wrapped up in plastic, so we'll just open him up. So we'll get him out. And all right, so you can see his face. He looks good. He's got plastic on his arms, which are taped. And the feet, they're both taped. Oh, he even has plastic on his midsection. Okay, so we have basically 4 left hands and 2 right hands. So one right hand is got the trigger finger on it. You can see it. And the other one is definitely a closed fist, so there's no opening in it whatsoever. Completely closed. Then we will move this over. Those are more metallic hands. This one's a closed fist, the left hand, no opening whatsoever. And this one is fairly open. There's a little silver paint on it. Yeah, so it's more of a grasping hand. And then there are 2 metallic left hands. One is very open, and the other is more of a trigger finger. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And these are both open, the ones on his body. Tons of hands. What else do we have? So we have batteries. I'm not sure what that goes to yet. We have extra wrist connectors. So one is skin tone and one is black. So the one that's black goes to the cable arm, it looks like. Batteries. Oh. This is cute if I can get it out. We have a teddy bear. Oh, so cute. Okay, teddy bear. I love it. Okay, and then we have the stand. So it says Deadpool 3 on it. And kind of a fire background. No, it says Deadpool 2 on it, not 3. Okay. Oh, he has like a raincoat or a cape. I guess it's more like a raincoat. I don't know. So it has a hood. Yeah. It doesn't really look like a cape because it's kind of short in the back. I always have this fear when I open these things that everything will fly out. Thank God that didn't happen. Oh my God, look at that weapon. Is that a weapon or is that a weapon? I don't even know what it is, but it is big. I mean, this is big. It's like there's some canisters down there. Wow. That one I'm going to have to figure out. Wow, that's big. Okay, so he has a big weapon. A smaller weapon. Yeah, it looks like a handgun or attachment to something else. He has definitely a handgun. Oops. Okay. He has a knife. It's pointy. Oh. He has, I think, these are knives with sheaths where the knife doesn't come out. Yeah. And it looks like it slips on to a belt. So a little maybe plastic cord hanging below the sheath. So this doesn't come out either, but it hangs over a belt. Same look as the other one. And a third one. And it doesn't come out. Nope, I don't want to break it. And again, it looks like it slips over a belt. So, and a little, looks like little ties, plastic, made out of plastic though, hanging from the bottom. Yeah, all right. And then he has 2 magazine clips. No doubt for his handgun. That looks like it will come out. Yep. So those are extra clips for this gun. I have no idea what this is. It looks like it goes over a wrist or something like that. I need to look that up. I never watched the movie. I just thought he was a cool looking figure. It's a rounded piece. I have no idea what that is, but I'll figure it out. And then he has, I don't know, they look like grenades. That would be shot from a weapon. Let's see if I can put it down here so you can see it. Yeah. So he has 3 of these things. There we go. All right. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we will pause. I'll try to figure out what these things are, especially this thing. This thing baffles me. I have no idea what this is or this is. That is definitely a big weapon. We are back, and I figured out where everything needs to go with the exception of 2 items. This apparently is a bomb. And there's nothing in the instructions that tells you where it goes. I'm just going to put it in the middle of the stand. For now, anyway. And the knife. Nothing in the instructions tells you where it goes. I looked on the internet. My husband looked on the internet. We couldn't find a place for it. I just nestled it into the belt on the side. All right. This guy is really loaded with a lot of accessories. So the grenades go up here. So you have 3 of them, and they just fit nicely. You just have to push them in so that the rounds are showing outside. These are not knives with sheaths on them. They're actually magazines with sheaths on them. You can't take them apart. They're just for show, and they go on his bulletproof vest. So there's slots that you just put them into on the far right. He actually has a carabiner here. This carabiner, I don't know what it's used for in his situation, but it's there. It's cool. His primary weapon, this large thing, is a heavy machine gun. And the magazine does come out. Make sure when you put it back in, the bullets are facing out. Again, he has extra magazines, but these are non-functional. They will not come out of these sheaths. It's mainly for show there. The only other moving part that I can find is this, what appears to be a grenade launcher on the machine gun. But if you push it too far forward, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it right here. There's a piece that will come with it as you push it forward. And it'll then fall off if you push it far enough forward. So I just would push that all back so I don't lose that piece. I wouldn't mess with that. Other than that, there's some canisters. Looks to be, I don't know what they are for, but looks to be a couple canisters with some liquid in them attached to the stock. There's kind of this pointed thing here. Not sure what that is, but it doesn't come out. There's a scope on it. That's kind of nice. And there looks to be like a flashlight here. I don't know what this piece is for. None of this other stuff moves. So that's about it to this weapon, other than there's a magnet in it, and if you want to put it on his back, it'll stay in place. This is where his teddy bear goes. On the left side of his back, on his belt. This is his time machine gadget. It goes on his forearm. That goes there. So again, the magazine sheaths go here. There's a carabiner, there's a knife I just nestled in there. Here are 2 magazine holders. So for his pistol, there is a magazine that comes out. That's kind of cool. And then there are 2 extra magazines. Ooh, there we go. You can see them now. So these 2 extra magazines just go into this thing, magazine holder. There's one, and there is 2. So they fit in nicely there. There we go. Right here. Okay, what else can I tell you? Oh, the gun that holds the 3rd magazine goes into his back holster, which is right here. Now, this apparently is a grenade launcher as well, like a handgun. And that goes into this holder right here in front of the other holster. You just slip it on like that. There you go. if you want, you can put the poncho on. That'll just fit over his head. You can kind of put that back like that. Let me get on a little bit better. And that heavy machine gun will still attach to the back. That's cool. He does have batteries, and the batteries basically go into his neck. So you'll need a Phillips size 1 screwdriver to unscrew this, and then put the batteries in, and then don't stare at it directly. It will basically blind you. You can turn the light on, and you can see how bright that is. Woo, baby, that's bright. But when you put the head on, what will happen is it lights up his left eye right here. Okay? Now you'll have to kind of get his neck loose and his head loose, because at first it will be hard to turn the head. No doubt because of that special piece that holds the batteries and so forth, but you just need to keep moving it to get it looser. All right. Whew. He's got a lot of stuff on him. All right, so we will get a turntable. We'll pause, we'll get a turntable, and we'll have you see him from different angles. We are back, and I learned something new. I told you I didn't know what this thing was here. I actually thought maybe it was a harpoon, and I kept thinking, who would want to kill whales? I wouldn't want to. Why would you make a movie killing whales? You know, I haven't seen the movie, but that's kind of what I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure, so I wasn't going to say anything. But apparently, that's a recoil compensator. So it really diminishes the kickback after, you fire the weapon. So it softens the kickback. So learn something new. All right. It's nice that it has a magnet and goes on so nicely there. Anyway, this guy is loaded. What I like, and we'll go around in a second, is that the stand, there's browns in the stand, so it lines up with his shirt. They color coordinated this thing. I love it. Sometimes the colors just don't go. It flashes. It interferes with your ability to take in the actual 1/6 scale figure. So this is good. All right, so we'll go around and see what he has on. Again, he's got these magazine sheaths here. He's got a carabiner. He has 3 grenades up here in these clips. He's got magazine holders and 2 handgun magazines. These are his heavy machine gun magazines. He's got his grenade launcher here in the big holster. And of course, you can see as we turn him this way, I still have the light on, so the left eye is lit up. Hopefully that's visible. You can see the grenade launcher starting to disappear from view, as is the time machine thing on his forearm. And coming into view, let me get him straightened up a bit more, is his arm, which is full of cables. Thus the name Cable, I guess. The teddy bear is coming into view here, right here. And so is this heavy machine gun, which is being held on his back by a magnet. Now coming into view is that time machine gadget. He's quite muscular. You might have missed it. I think I did a bit. But if we put his arm up a little bit, we can start to see not just the holster holding the grenade launcher, but here's the handgun holster with the handgun. So you can see that there. Okay. So we'll just keep going around. Cool boots on him as well. Yeah. He's looking quite sharp. Like I said, the only thing I couldn't figure out is basically where does that knife go? And since I had no direction, I just put it there. And of course the bomb. Didn't know where that went. Nothing in the instructions helped there. So I just put it on top of the stand. I don't know if you saw it when I turned him around, but you see the cables in his neck, right? So on this side here and here, cables on his neck. Not so much on this side, which makes sense. This is where the cables come down on his arm. So it's on this side of the neck where the cables extend up into the neck. All right, so we'll get some tighter close-ups, and then we'll key in on his face. Here's a great tight close-up of his face. You can see the light on in his left eye. Here's one last look at our figure. I hope you've liked what you've seen. Consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel so we can keep doing things like this. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.